What's up, guys? We're exposing the chaos of modern dating and relationships. Let's get into it.
Woman is not be nonchalant. And this comes as an ex-lover girl that used to be like, I'm not gonna hold anything back, I'm gonna go full force for it. When I was 21, I met this guy in Miami. Within 2 weeks, I was like, listen, I'm gonna fly to LA. I can't let this go. In a month, I was kind of like, what are we? I invested all this time into you. I wanna know where this is going. I think as women, the worst thing we have is this idea of scarcity mindset, whereas men have this idea of plenitude. Men not think that you are gonna be like the last good woman they're ever gonna meet. And no, they can go to the club, they can pick up some girl, and she's probably gonna start folding his laundry and feeding him within a week. Literally all comes down to the chase. No one wants to hear it and nobody wants to play games, but that's kind of what it is. Like about the guy that's like way too much on you. It's very off-putting. It's like, dude, what's wrong with you?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
No, she got that backward. The scarcity is for men, but not necessarily a scarcity mindset. The scarcity is men trying to obtain a woman because of them chasing after the top 20%, top 10% now. I mean, probably even the top 5% at this point, where the rest are not able to land a woman. And most of us is like, why? Western dating is just garbage. You know, she's diving headfirst into a relationship after 2 weeks and then gets upset when the guy isn't on her timeline. You know, she's the one with classic scarcity mindset. So she blames men for having options, but if you're like the Uber Chad, yeah, you're going to have options. If you're the regular everyday guy, yeah, you're not going to have as many options. And men can go to the club, meet women because women allow it. Women allow access to the box. Men are the ones who control access to relationships. This is key. Let me repeat this again. Women allow access to their box. Men are the ones who control access to relationships. So stop competing for attention by throwing yourself at a guy in record time. This whole chase logic is exhausting as hell. And ladies, relationships are built on mutual respect and not playing cat and mouse. Men see through it, and this is why they're opting out altogether.
So yesterday, I deleted my Hinge, and I just want to tell you guys about my last straw with Hinge. If you're new here, my name's Tiffany. I've been single for over a year now, and I had Hinge and Bumble. I deleted Bumble around 2 weeks ago because I was so over that app. I heard the apps were really shitty right now, and listen, this wasn't even like a big deal, what he did, but it just pissed me off for some reason because I'm like, I've been wasting my time on Hinge for the past few months, and I've gotten nowhere. I went on a couple dates with a guy. I don't even know. I went on a few dates from Hinge, but nothing that great and just isn't that great out there. Anyway, so this guy, it was in the first two messages, which should have been a red flag. I think he said something like, hey, and then I said, hey. And he was like, let's continue this convo on Instagram, and gave me his Instagram. And he did look like one of those guys that maybe, I don't know, like gave off the vibe, like looking for a little bit of clout or whatever. And so I went to his Instagram, I followed him, and it looked like I went through some of his reels, and it looks like he's trying to be a comedian or whatever. Now I don't think he's funny, but before I kind of did. And because he was posting a lot and like trying to make these funny videos, but they weren't really getting a lot of views, if I'm being honest. And then I'm like, oh, perf, we're gonna continue the convo on here. Like I was just going by his pictures, but he looked cool, he was a good looking guy. And then I go to Hinge to go back, he unmatched me on there. And he followed me first, and then I think it was within 10 minutes. Then as soon as I followed him, he unfollowed me, unmatched me from Hinge, and I'm like, holy shit, this guy just needed an Instagram follower. Like, he's on Hinge for Instagram followers. And I'm like, that is the weirdest thing to me. So I had like 250 matches, I think, on Hinge. Like, I've been on there, like, it's not like I'm deleting something that only had 10 matches. I had a lot of matches, and I went on Hinge, clicked. I didn't even deactivate it. Actually, they tried to get me to deactivate. They're like, please, we'll send you new matches, new whatever. And I'm like, no, you guys are annoying. And then I clicked delete, and it's been gone. I feel great. I always knew I was never going to meet someone on Hinge. I want to meet someone organically. I don't know. I feel like dating apps can be shallow. You're literally going by a picture of someone. I want to meet someone in the gym, not at the bar, or just like a run club or something like that. So goodbye, Hinge. You were fun, not really, but thanks, Hinge. And yeah, let me know if you guys have had any good or bad experiences on Hinge, because I don't think I'll be downloading it again.
Cut her loose, dude. She's a handful.
The tragedy of what we'll call her Tiffany and her dating app misadventures. I mean, here's the thought. Even though dating apps are shit, Hinge and Bumble aren't a problem. Problem is you. You expect Prince Charming, but you swipe left on reality. Complaining about shallow apps while rejecting guys based on their Instagram clout. You know how many Instagram and Snap links I've seen in dating profiles when I was playing the field? Just way too fucking many. Men are leaving these apps because it's a game of impossible standards and empty rewards, and women like Tiffany, as we call her, want men to impress them, but won't bring much to the table themselves. So deleting the apps won't fix your issue. Maybe reflecting on your superficial approach will. Until then, enjoy your organic gym meetups with the same results.
So I don't want a relationship right now. So you know what I'm not doing? That's right. I'm not dating. I am not dating because I don't want a relationship right now. You know what men do when they don't want a relationship? They date. Sorry, I was trying to close that. They date.
Yeah, all right. Well, great. Thanks a lot. Nice to meet you, man. Psycho.
So let's get this straight. You don't want a relationship, so you're not dating. But I bet you're still riding the carousel. Her job at men apparently when they don't want relationships is they still date. Maybe there's a little truth there. Most men have realized that the modern dating market's just stacked against them. So why waste time, energy, money on people who aren't relationship material? Women are complaining about low effort men, yet they still set the bar for what they consider acceptable. Men are opting out because it's smarter to build themselves up than gamble on losing their stuff.
Women are 304s. Nope. There is no such thing as traditional women anymore. Wrong. Women simply aren't worth it. What does that even mean? I am so tired of all of this negativity. Are you going to insist that masculinity is about growth, suffering, and overcoming difficult things, and then just not date because it's hard? Are some of you really so pessimistic and self-hating that you will just resign yourself to never feeling love and affection? Are you really going to sit here and insist that you have all of the answers to dating, and then just refuse to pass those answers on to a woman who is ready and willing to please you? Tell me, what battle are you even fighting? You insist there's a problem, but you aren't trying to actually solve it? What is the point of all of this other than to just kick and scream? There are a lot of great women out there looking for men with your values. Go meet them, be strong in your convictions, and enjoy the life that you can create with them. Because the negativity has got to.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Women are 304s. Many are. Many are. And traditional women, they're practically extinct, replaced by hookup culture advocates. Women demand men to overcome challenges but complain when men reject the toxic dating pool. It's not about pessimism, it's about cost-benefit analysis. Men are seeing marriage as a liability with today's laws favoring women in custody, alimony, and even their assets. So telling men to grow up and date is really rich when modern dating is an emotional minefield.
I just made this epidemic and someone was like, you're going to be alone when you're 45. No, sir, I'm going to be with the woman that you can't score when I'm 45 because my brain neurologically actually registers her as a human being, not as a tool. I don't see her in terms of her usefulness and attractiveness. I see her in her totality. She is dynamic and interesting and she will be cherished and loved, and you will rot in that sofa chair.
Right.
She's bitter. You had a moral high ground speech here. Woman pats herself on the back for cherishing women while mocking men who refuse to settle. Bumping uglies with another woman or woman-woman relationship have a higher failure rate than a man-woman relationship or a man-man relationship, for that matter. Your idealistic partner doesn't exist. Women you cherish are often the same ones modern men are avoiding anyways. Entitled, self-centered, and demanding. The men aren't rotting in sofas, they're avoiding bad deals. Let's not pretend men choosing to go their own way is the problem. They're just the ones saying enough is enough. So good luck in finding that unicorn. Men will be thriving elsewhere. Well, guys, I usually have an outro here, and I have some things I like to say for my conclusion, but I'm going to put something else out here since it is Friday, and this weekend I got stuff I'll be doing with my kid. Come Monday, wanting to put up a challenge out there, 30-day, 60-day, 90-day challenge for anybody who wants to join me on it. I'm shooting for a 90-day challenge. Now that I've been released back to, I can go lift heavy weights again. And I've been out of lifting heavy weights for a while at the gym. I've been lifting just light, just trying to keep the muscles going and everything else from an old injury that's been acting up. I'm putting out a 90-day goal to bring my BMI index, my body mass index, back down below 20. Exactly where, I don't know. I like probably shoot for 15 to 18, but definitely below 20. So that's my goal. I'll be back to lifting heavy 6 days a week. If you have a goal that you want to set, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whether it's to learn something new or reading a book that helps you learn something new, like I got this one here. I'm reading again. candlestick course. It's all about reading charts and everything else for the trading the market. I mean, it's a good thing just to get you started. I'm just trying to get back into market trading again. So just starting to learn the patterns, read the charts, pick up on the indicators and all that fun stuff. But if you got something you want to do and join me in this quest, Monday we're going to start it. So yeah, now if you look at me and you're like, yeah, where's this flab on you? Believe me, it's there. You just can't really see it unless I start taking clothes off. I need to get rid of it and BMI back down. I want to say when I last measured everything, it was 27%, like yeah, BMI 27 at 27, and that's not good. I need to work on burning that all away and get rid of it. We're going to start up a challenge. If anybody wants to join up with us, put down in the comments below and what you like to set your goal at 30, 60, 90, 120 days and what it is that you like to attain. And let's try to support each other and carry that forward. Well, guys, that's the end of the video. So if you like what you've seen, hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Drop me a comment down below what you think, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.